Yo guys, what is good and what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy BLSG back at it again, this time for an NBA play-by-play of the NBA Finals. Game 4 we are here for tonight between the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. As you see on the bottom banner coming around the screen right now, the Denver Nuggets are currently up on the Miami Heat 2-1. Miami looking to bounce back on their home floor and tie this series up against the Denver Nuggets. And the Miami Heat, if somehow in the world they find a way to win the NBA Finals, they will become the first NBA team coming from the NBA play-in tournament to win the NBA Finals, but we do not know if that is going to be the case yet because we're only 3 games in, soon to be 4. But we're just going to see what happens here in Game 4. Can the Nuggets take a commanding 3-1 lead, or will the Miami Heat bounce back, make it a tied series, going back to Denver for Game 5 with the series tied at 2 wins apiece? Shout out to everyone that's already coming through, ladies and gents. We already got 2 people up in here. Appreciate you guys for coming through already. Make that 3 people now. If you guys have not done so, hit the like button on the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Never start that stream to bring more viewers on the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business. Music for this, sir! That music's great! Let's go to cut the beat! Thank you. Alright. That's out of the way. Let's go through the chat here real quick. I also want to say a couple things real quick before the game starts as well. So after I read through these comments, we're going to get into those real quick. MC being the first one in here. What's going on, MC? Appreciate you for coming through. It says, great to see you back with the play-by-plays. You're the best. Hey, appreciate that, MC. Appreciate that. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Appreciate you for coming through. And appreciate the 4 people tuning in right now for the 4th game of the NBA Finals for this year. Sajin being the second one up in here. What's going on, Sajin? Appreciate you for coming through. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream as well and being the second one up in here. For the first time I have streamed in a while, I know I've been busy as of late, you know. I haven't been as consistent with the content as I would have liked, but at the end of the day, I'm trying. You know, with me having work, like I've told you guys in the past, since I got a new job I wouldn't say recently, I'd say like a month or 2 ago. With that being the case, though, I haven't been as consistent with the play-by-plays as I would have liked to, but, you know, the important things always come first, and then what we're doing right now. So, appreciate you guys for sticking with me, but, you know, let's get into Game 4 of the NBA Finals, which is going to start in hopefully a couple minutes. MC also saying what's up to Sajin. Always got to keep up the momentum of winning. Yep, they're on a 5-game winning streak. Guys, we're going to get back to the MLB play-by-plays probably in a little bit, hopefully, maybe within like the next week or 2. But I'll explain more of it because it's one of the things that I want to get into before the game starts. MC also said that we've missed you. Yeah, I've missed being here, MC. Trust me. Trust me. So, yeah, guys, like I said before, since this is Game 4 of the NBA Finals, obviously this is the first game of the NBA Finals that I am streaming, and this is going to actually be the only game of the NBA Finals that I am streaming because throughout the week, you have Game 4 tonight, you got Game 5 on Monday, you've got Game 6 on Thursday, and then you've got maybe I can squeeze in Game 7 if it has to go to 7 games, but I am not sure if I'm going to be able to do any of the other games outside of this one. If it goes to a Game 7, I probably could, but we'll have to see if it goes to 7 games. It could go to 6. I don't know if it's going to go to 6 or if it's going to go to 7. If it's going to go to 7, I could probably stream Game 7, but if it goes to 6 games, then this will be the only game that I'm streaming. So that's the first thing I want to get into. Number 2, I will be on a little bit of a hiatus, but if not that, I'm going to try to put out as much content as I possibly can. No live streams, though, basically for the next week, because I'm not going to even bother trying to carry all my equipment with me to where we'll be at for the next week. So not even gonna bother try streaming or anything like that. If there's any news that comes out between the Eagles and the Sixers or any of my teams, I'll be posting either YouTube shorts or like a couple videos. If there's like any like news or signings or anything like that relating to the Eagles or the Sixers, I'll be posting things on that, but no live streams throughout the next week, basically. But again, if it goes to 7 games, then I should be able to stream Game 7. It's okay, whatever you do. Hey, appreciate that, MC. I'm glad we're clear. I'm glad we're clear. I mean, I'm glad we understand. Bleacher, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. Great to see you. Yeah, I know. It's great to be back, Bleacher. It's great to be back. But as you might have heard, I'll be on a bit of a hiatus in terms of these live streams, and this could be the last game of the NBA that I do for this year of the NBA. So since I haven't said so already, I want to thank you guys on this journey with me throughout the NBA this season, whether it's been through pain, whether if it's been through just enjoying it, being able to just watch the Sixers do what they have done throughout the regular season to the playoffs, even though they get eliminated in the second round every year. But at the end of the day, it's been one heck of a journey this year, and I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me on this journey, and I really appreciate you guys for just sticking with me and just being here and supporting me with all my NBA content. But we're going to continue to do content in the off-season. Same thing going towards the Eagles. We're going to continue to do off-season content on them as well. I had a video idea for the Eagles, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it out there unless if I would make that video sometime later tonight. Because, I mean, I might not even try to make that happen, but it probably would not come out till tomorrow if I were to even make it happen. But I'm probably just going to stick with this for tonight and hope that I can get as much content in going forward for you guys as much as I possibly can throughout the next week. So we'll see what happens, though. Yeah, the Phillies have won 5 straight. Looking to make it 6 straight with a win tonight over the Dodgers. Yeah, the Phillies are making something happen. And again, guys, like I said before, I'm not sure how much MLB I'm going to do for the Phillies, since the Phillies basically play almost every day until like October. So when it's all said and done, though, I'm not sure how many Phillies games I'm going to do, because like I said, got work, be working basically 3 days a week, and I'm not sure how consistent I will be with the Phillies live streams, but just bear with me. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I'm trying, guys. We gotta experience these things in life, and I'm just hoping that you guys just understand that, could be on a little bit of a hiatus, but hopefully it will not be too bad. But yeah. I think your fans and me will always support you because you rock the commentary. It's not just the commentary, MC. It's just everything as a whole. The YouTube shorts, the videos, the live streams. It's everything. It's everything that I brought to the table. It's everything that I brought to the table. But you're right for sure on one of those aspects for sure. But yeah, guys, like I said before, in the past couple days, I haven't not been as consistent with the content as I would have liked, but hopefully we get a little bit more consistent as we go along throughout the rest of the way. But yeah, we'll see what happens going forward and see if I can be a little bit more consistent with the content. But again, like I said before, if I'm not that consistent with the content that I would like to be, just bear with me on it, and we'll eventually get back to it. Okay, you rock it at all. I appreciate that, MC. Appreciate that. Because, like, every piece of content, not just the commentary, those help me just get the watch hours up, but everything, all three aspects, whether if it's videos, YouTube Shorts, live streams, whether if it's all three types of content that you are able to make on YouTube, whether if it's any of those three aspects, all three of those aspects combine into building something special, and is the reason why I'm at 559 subscribers right now. And also, guys, this was kind of a last minute thing too, but at the end of the day, decided to do it. You know, I had to get back with content, but at the end of the day, just had to do something. You're going to be able to go that long without doing content. You do so great at doing original content. I appreciate that, Bleacher. Appreciate that. But no matter what happens, though, Bleacher, we're going to keep going for as long as we possibly can. Even if we don't get the feedback that we want. I'm there on any piece of news. I am there to give my opinion on the topic, or just put the news out there. Even if it's a simple tweet with the YouTube short, you know, it still counts in putting out content. As the starting lineup comes in here for both teams, for the Denver Nuggets is going to be Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. For the Miami Heat is Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, Kevin Love, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo. For the starting lineup for the Miami Heat, coming to you guys live from the Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida. Game 4 about to get underway. Nikola Jokic, I'm not going to lie, he's absolutely dominated this entire series. I think he did put up a triple-double the other night for sure in Game 3. Looking to do the same in Game 4. But I really want Jimmy Butler to get that first ring. I just don't want the bragging rights of the Denver Nuggets and saying that Joel Embiid should have not won MVP and it should have been Nikola Jokic with the three-peat. I don't want to hear any of that nonsense. As the game is underway, and we are underway in Game 4, Bam Adebayo wins the tip for the Miami Heat, and here we go from the Kaseya Center. Gabe Vincent with the ball, getting it over to Max Strus, over to Jimmy Butler, guarded by Aaron Gordon, going to get it to Vincent at the wing for three to start, no good. And Jokic already getting his first rebound of the night, right under the basket for it. Here comes Jokic down the floor, getting it over to Aaron Gordon, back over to Jamal Murray, back to Gordon. Gordon guarded by Kevin Love. Gordon just waiting, getting it out there to Jamal Murray. Murray guarded by Strus. Murray coming inside. Murray going to kick it out to Porter. Porter coming inside on Adebayo. Porter in the paint. 4-2. No good. And it's going to be rebounded here by the Miami Heat. And it's going to be Max Strus coming away with it. Gets it over to Adebayo, who goes up for two. And it's good for Bam Adebayo to get us started. First bucket of the game coming from the Miami Heat and Bam Adebayo. As Aaron Gordon has the ball here, giving it over to Nikola Jokic. Jokic over to Murray. Murray, guarded by Butler. Murray, dancing. Murray to Jokic. Jokic, guarded by Bam Adebayo. Jokic backing in. Jokic going to kick it out to Murray. Murray coming inside, putting it up for two. No good. Bam Adebayo tips it over to Butler for the defensive rebound. Butler gets it over to Adebayo, over to Vincent. Vincent going to get it back to Adebayo, pulling up on the jumper for two. No good. Michael Porter Jr. gets the rebound here for Denver. Porter going to get it over to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Adebayo. Jokic backing in. Jokic spinning. Jokic still spinning. Spinning again. Putting it up for two, and it's good for Nikola Jokic. Just like that. Very tight defense, but it all can change as the game goes on. Adebayo with the ball. Standing At the free throw line, getting it out there to Strus. Strus around the screen. Strus getting it out there to Love. Over to Vincent. Vincent coming inside. Vincent out to Butler. In the corner for three. It's no good for Jimmy Butler. Vincent tries to fight for the rebound, but it's Jokic coming away with it. Gets it over to Porter. Porter coming inside. Pulling up for two. It's no good. Kevin Love gets the rebound for Miami. Back and forth we go. Gabe Vincent directing traffic. Vincent getting it over to Adebayo. Back to Vincent. Vincent guarded by Porter, going to get it over to Jimmy Butler, guarded by Jamal Murray. Butler backing in, getting it over to Adebayo. Adebayo out to Vincent in the corner for three. It's no good, and it's going to be rebounded. No, it's going to go out of bounds off of Max Strus, and it's going to be Denver Nuggets basketball. Very tight defense early on from both teams. There's not a lot of shots being made so far. Denver 1 of 4, Miami 1 of 5 from the field. As Jamal Murray has the ball, guarded by Vincent. Murray around the screen. Murray backing up. Guarded by Adebayo. It's going to be a defensive 3-second violation against Miami. Don't know who it's on. I think it might be on Kevin Love. I think it might have been on Kevin Love because he was the one looking up at the Jumbotron. First one of the line is good for Jamal Murray. Imagine if we see Udonis Haslem tonight. But Jamal Murray does make the free throw as the inbound is in. Jokic with the ball now, getting it over to Murray, over to Jokic, kicking out to KCP, 4-3, and it's good for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. As Kevin Love's going to get it over to Gabe Vincent. Vincent coming inside. Vincent going to get it over to Butler. No, it's a turnover. Murray picks it up. Gets it over to Gordon. Gordon. And there's going to be a blocking foul called on Kevin Love. No charge. Blocking foul on Kevin Love here for Miami. Aaron Gordon averaging 13 points per game in the NBA Finals throughout the whole series. First one on the line is no good for Aaron Gordon. Still 6-2 right now. With 8:41 left to go in the first. Second one on the line is good for Aaron Gordon, so he will go 1 of 2 from the free throw line on this trip. And now Miami looking to respond. Vincent with the ball, going to get it over to Strus. Back over to Vincent. Vincent going to get over to Butler, over to Kevin Love at the wing for 3, and it's good for Kevin Love. And that was much needed for the Heat. That was much needed for Miami to get back in this game. As Aaron Gordon now has the ball. Gordon going to get it over to Jokic. Jokic going to get it over to Murray. Murray going to flip it out to Jokic at the top of the key. Jokic coming inside. Jokic pulling up for 2. No good. And it is going to be Jimmy Butler coming away with the rebound here for Miami. Butler with the ball, guarded by Aaron Gordon. Going to get it over to, I believe that's Kevin Love, back over to Jimmy Butler. Butler coming inside. Butler going to find Adebayo for 2, and it's too easy. Too easy for Miami. Great execution. Here we go. There's Jamal Murray with the ball. Murray going to his right. Murray coming inside. Murray going to get it over to Jokic for 2. No good. And it's going to be Butler coming away with the rebound. Here comes Butler down the other end. Butler guarded by Gordon, going to find Adebayo. Adebayo guarded by Jokic. Pump faking. Kicking it out to Love. Over to Strus at the top of the key. Strus around the screen. Strus flipping it over to Vincent. Over to Adebayo. Adebayo coming in the paint. Pulling up for 2. No good. It's going to be rebounded here by Denver, and it is going to be Michael Porter Jr., I do believe, with the rebound, and he'll get it over to Jamal Murray. Murray guarded by Butler. And the whistle was blown, and looks like it is going to be a timeout called by Miami. So Eric Spoelstra will go ahead and call his first timeout. With a tie game here at 7 points apiece. All I know is that Jimmy Butler needs to get going for Miami. Because, I mean, Kevin Love and Bam Adebayo, even though they have the Heat, all 7 of the Heat's points, 4 by Adebayo, 3 by Kevin Love, how long is that going to hold up? I know it's only like 5 minutes in, but Jimmy Butler's got to start making an impact for this team. I think Tyler Hero is still out, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Tyler Hero is still out. Joker already with 2 rebounds in the first quarter. But yeah, guys, we'll see how the rest of this game fares. CU takes game 4. In my opinion, this is a must-win game for Miami. This is a must-win game. I honestly really want Jimmy Butler to win his first ring. If he's going to do it with any squad, let's be real. It's going to be with Miami. I know, the Sixers had the potential squad to make it happen. When they had 2-5 in Ben Simmons and had J.J. Redick, Jimmy Butler, Tobias, and Embiid, which they still have. They still have 2 of them. They still have Tobias and Joel. That should have been the team Jimmy Butler would have got his first ring with. If not that, should have at least made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. But we'll see what kind of changes are made in the offseason for the Sixers. If anything happens, we'll be covering it on the channel. But yeah, guys, the game is soon going to resume here. And it is Denver Nuggets ball. Tavius Caldwell-Pope to do the inbound and inbounds it to Jamal Murray. Game is back underway. Murray gets it over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon going to get it over to Murray. Murray going to bust his way into the paint, and it is good for Jamal Murray. First field goal for Jamal Murray on the night as Vincent gets it over to Butler. Butler going to find Adebayo, going to get back to Butler. Butler guarded by Porter. Butler coming inside, going to just kick it all the way out to Vincent. Vincent coming inside. Vincent driving, kicking it out to Strus. Strus got a launch it for 3. Looked like it was going to be close, but it is going to be a shot clock violation for Miami, and it is going to be Denver Nuggets ball. And Jokic inbounds it to Aaron Gordon. Back over to Jokic. Jokic, guarded by Strus. Jokic backing in. Now using the size that he has to get in the paint. Under the basket. No good. Out to Porter in the corner for three. No good for Michael Porter. That's going to be rebounded by Max Strus. And he'll get it over to Jimmy Butler. Butler guarded by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Going to get it over to Strus. So back over to Butler. Butler around the screen. Out to Strus in the corner. Strus out to Love at the top of the key. Love, a three. And it's going to be no good. And it should have been off of Jokic, I think, in my opinion. But they're going to call it out of bounds off of Max Strus. So they will call it Denver Nuggets ball. Even Miami fans hate the Joker. Like, stop taking forever to tie your shoes. As Gordon's going to get it over to Jokic. Jokic, come around the screen. Jokic, spinning around Adebayo. Jokic going to get it over to Murray. Murray, backing in. Murray dancing, going step back three from the wing, and it's good for Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's just been that dude that can help out Jokic in this series. Here we go. Here's Jimmy Butler with the ball, guarded by Aaron Gordon. Butler coming around the screen. Butler pulling up for the mid-range two, and it is good for Jimmy Butler. That's the first field goal made for Jimmy Butler in Game 4, 7 minutes in. Butler's got to keep that up, though. Better be the start of something special. As Murray goes to his left, finds Aaron Gordon. Gordon going to lose the ball. Picked up by Caldwell-Pope. Out to Porter. Porter putting it up for two. No good. And it's going to be Murray picking it up. But it is going to be a foul called against Denver, and it is going to be Miami Heat basketball. Overall, this game has honestly been pretty exciting. So Bruce Brown will check in here for the Denver Nuggets, and Caleb Martin will do the same for the Miami Heat. Bruce Brown coming in for Michael Porter Jr. Here we go. Here's Gabe Vincent with the ball. Going to find Bam Adebayo. Adebayo going to find Strus. No, it is taken away by Caldwell-Pope. Out to Murray at the wing. Murray guarded by Martin. Murray going to lob it up to Jokic. Over to Caldwell-Pope. Putting it up for two, and he will be fouled. That's a great pass, though, by Nikola Jokic. I'm going to give him credit where credit's due. That was a nice pass. It's just that Caldwell-Pope was not able to finish the play. First one of the line for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is no good. So Bruce Brown's in for Michael Porter, and Caleb Martin, I would think he's in for Jimmy Butler. Here we go. Here's Strus with the ball, going to get it out there to Vincent. Vincent losing the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Denver Nuggets ball again. Just doesn't stop. Christian Braun's also actually been a really solid piece for the Nuggets in this series as well. As Murray taking the jump shot from the wing again, and it's no good. Had multiple chances to get it in, but it's going to be no good. It's going to be Bam Adebayo coming away with the defensive rebound. Adebayo trying to say, get out of my way, Jokic. And still a lot of touching as Caldwell-Pope has the ball and get it over to Jamal Murray at the top of the key. Murray going to his right, over to Jokic, dumping it off. Over to Gordon for two, no good. Bam Adebayo coming away with that rebound. Finding Strus, back to Adebayo. Adebayo to Martin in the corner, finding Strus, over to Martin. Martin going up for two, no good. Getting his own rebound with the second effort for two, and it's good for Caleb Martin. Jamal Murray going to find Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, going to get it over to Jokic. Jokic putting it up for two, and it's good for Nikola Jokic. It's literally going to look like child's play for Nikola Jokic just putting anything up in the paint. Unless if you have Bam Adebayo against him, and if he plays his toughest defense. As Strus comes around the screen, Strus coming inside, kicking it out to Martin. Martin all the way, passes it all the way over to Vincent. Vincent guarded by Caldwell Pope. Going to his right. The jump shot for Vincent from the wing, no good. It's going to be rebounded here by, I do believe it is going to be Kentavious Caldwell Pope. If not, that's going to be Bruce Brown. He gets over to Murray, over to Gordon, back over to Bruce Brown for three, and it is good for Bruce Brown. Again, guys, this is a game that Miami has to win. Can't be going down 3-1 back to Mile High. As Bam Adebayo gets over to Strus. Great defense, though, by, I do believe that was Kentavious Caldwell Pope. If not him, it was Bruce Brown. But either way, it will stay with Miami. Denver starting to pull away with it here early on. Miami looking to bounce back as the game continues in Game 4. Yeah, guys, overall, since I haven't been able to do a game of the NBA Finals so far, it honestly shocked me that Miami made it this far as the first NBA play-in team to make it to the NBA Finals, and now they're looking to be the first play-in team to win it. But they have to win this game to have any chance because you cannot go back to Mile High down 3-1 to Denver. And I don't want all these bragging rights from these Denver Nuggets fans saying that Nikola Jokic should have three-peated the MVP. I don't want to hear any of that. Which is why I need Miami winning this series to prevent all those bragging rights. Nuggets fans will only have bragging rights if their team wins a championship. That's guaranteed. They'll only have bragging rights if their team wins a championship. Not if they lose it. Because they're looking to win their first. Because if they win the whole thing, they'll be like, Jokic is better than Embiid, and Embiid should have not won the MVP. Should have been Jokic. They're going to say all this nonsense left and right about Jokic should have been, about the fact that Jokic should have won the MVP. It's what they're going to bring up. That's what they're going to bring up every single time if the Nuggets do win the NBA Finals, which, even though I haven't been like rooting for one team based on the way I've called this game so far, I'm secretly rooting for Miami. Not to mention, I want Jimmy Butler to get his first ring. Not to mention, if the Nuggets win the NBA Finals, DeAndre Jordan gets a ring before Joel Embiid. I really want Jimmy Butler winning this ring. I really want him to. This is one of Butler's best chances that he's going to get. This is going to be one of Butler's best chances. This is guaranteed. This is going to be one of Butler's best chances to go out and win a ring. All right, so the game is back on. Apparently, Jokic was limping the way he landed back on the ground during the timeout that Denver took on Max when he landed on Max Strus's back. even though Strus did give him a place to land. Jokic landed awkwardly and started limping over to the bench as Caldwell Pope has the ball back over to Jokic, over to Christian Braun. Braun back over to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Cody Zeller. Jokic going to kick it out. Bruce Brown for three, and it's no good. And it's going to be rebounded here by Jimmy Butler here for the Miami Heat. We'll get it over to Max Strus. Strus going to the left, guarded by Christian Braun. Going to get it over to Jimmy Butler. Butler backing in, putting it up for two, and it's good for Jimmy Butler. That was one Miami needed, and they needed that one desperately with 1:10 left to go in the first. That was one that they desperately needed. As it's Bruce Brown with the ball, going to get it over to Nikola Jokic. Jokic guarded by Cody Zeller. Jokic going to spin. Jokic going to kick it out to Jeff Green. Over to Caldwell Pope at the top of the key for three. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Lowry, top of the key, three. And it's good off the bank. The bank is open for Kyle Lowry. And just like that, this game is tied at 18 points apiece. 7-0 run for the Miami Heat in the last minute and a half. As Jokic has the ball guarded by Cody Zeller. Jokic backing in, pulling up for two. No good, but he will be fouled by Cody Zeller. Guys, keep sharing the stream out to anyone and anywhere you have social media. First one at the line is good for Nikola Jokic. 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Miami Heat likely going to get one more shot. Duncan Robinson going to check into the game as well here for Miami. Jimmy Butler also came back in. So you're basically going to see Jimmy Butler with the second unit of Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin, Duncan Robinson, and Cody Zeller. Second one at the line was also good for Nikola Jokic to break the tie. Here we go with Kyle Lowry with the ball. Bringing that veteran presence to this Miami Heat team. And get it over to Butler. Butler, guarded by Jeff Green. Butler going to his left. Butler dancing. Butler still putting moves on. Butler might have to fire soon. Butler getting stripped. And a foul will be called on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Erik Spoelstra is saying it should be a shooting foul. Looks like he was trying to shoot, so Erik Spoelstra's trying to convince the official for a shooting foul instead of a foul on the floor. But it will be a foul on the floor according to the officials. So still one chance for Miami to put up some points as the three-pointer is good. That is Jimmy Butler in the corner putting it up for three. And will give the Miami Heat a 1-point lead over the Denver Nuggets, 21-20, as we head to the second quarter with Miami up by one on a Jimmy Butler corner three buzzer beater. Miami was just looking for two free throws, and it looks like that play worked out better. Jimmy Butler at the buzzer, man. I want Jimmy Butler. I want Jimmy Butler to win that ring. I want Jimmy Butler to win that ring before Jokic. Phillies are still doing good. Still up 4-1 over the Dodgers. But overall, guys, this is a great game 4 so far. Yeah, this has been a great game so far, guys. This has been a great game so far. But yeah, guys, this has been a Cinderella story for the Miami Heat. How they went from beating the Bulls in the play-in tournament to getting past the second round and the Eastern Conference Finals to making it all the way here and looking to complete the impossible by becoming the first NBA play-in team to win a championship in the NBA. They'd be the first team to do it too. No team before the Miami Heat has done it. This has just really been a Cinderella story for the Miami Heat. And I'll give credit to Erik Spoelstra, give credit to Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, just all the players on the team that have contributed together. But at the same time, it's also kind of been a bit of a Cinderella story for Denver as well, because them not making an NBA Finals before this one is also a bit of an underdog story. And there should have been another team outside of the Denver Nuggets that should have made it. But the way that they have been able to get to this point has really been something special and really easily means a lot to this organization. Oh, wow. So Jokic went to the locker room, so he's really not feeling that good with that ankle. I don't know who's the backup center for this team. I know DeAndre Jordan's there. But looks like they might be playing small ball. And a block by Cody Zeller on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. If not him, it was Bruce Brown. As Lowry backs in, pump fakes on Murray, fades for two, and it is good for Kyle Lowry. Again, he's just great for that veteran presence when you need it. Here we go. Jamal Murray with the ball now. Murray, guarded by Caleb Martin, going to back in. Murray. Go to his left, guarded by Duncan Robinson now. Murray, standing at the wing, coming inside, backing in. Murray, fading on this one for two. No good. It's going to be picked up by Cody Zeller. And he'll get it out there to the veteran Kyle Lowry, who takes a three at the top of the key, which is way off. And it's going to be rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray going to get it over to Bruce Brown. Out to Aaron Gordon, who's wide open for three, and it's good. Jeff Green might be there. So they're probably going small ball with Jeff Green as their main guy at center. As Duncan Robinson has the ball, going to get it over to Jimmy Butler, over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry guarded by Christian Braun, going to get it back over to Butler. Butler at the wing for three. No good. Going to be a little short, and it's going to be Jamal Murray with the rebound. He'll get it over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon guarded by Caleb Martin. Gordon backing in. Gordon still backing in. Gordon coming inside in the paint, pulling up for two, and it's good for Aaron Gordon. Yeah, Jokic is really just not back in his comfort zone yet. This is usually when Jokic is not even in the game anyway, so depending how long he's on the bench for, we'll see how much it impacts him. As the layup is missed by Jimmy Butler, it's going to be rebounded by Christian Braun out to Aaron Gordon over to Jeff Green. Green just throws it away, and it will be Miami Heat basketball. He was trying to look for Bruce Brown, and it was just a miscommunicated pass. Six points so far for Aaron Gordon, 2 of 4 from the field. Or Aaron Gordon might be their small ball center. They might be playing Jeff Green at small forward. They might be playing Bruce Brown as one of the two guards. "12 minutes so far for Jimmy Butler. 9 points, 4 of 7 from the field so far. And we got Scott Foster. Oh, yay, we'll be here all night. We'll be here all night with Scott Foster as one of the main officials. We'll be here all night. Whoop-de-doo. We'll be here all night long. Might as well be here till midnight, people. Just kidding. All right, so it was a foul on Denver. The inbound pass into Bam Adebayo. Adebayo going to get over to Duncan Robinson, back over to Adebayo, pulling up for two, and the bank is open for Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo with another great shot to tie this game back up once again at 25 points apiece. Murray going to get over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon going to pull up for three in the corner, and it's good for Aaron Gordon. That whole bench has exploded ever since every player's been making a bucket. As Lowry's going to get over to Adebayo. Adebayo backing into Braun. Adebayo pulling up for two with the hook shot. No good. And it's going to be rebounding here by Bruce Brown, who comes inside. And Bam Adebayo almost came away with the block. But it is just going to barely be laid up and in by Bruce Brown. As Butler comes inside. Butler kicking it out to Robinson in the corner for three. And that was much needed for Miami, with Duncan Robinson knocking it down in the corner. Here we go. Bruce Brown with the ball, going to get it over to Aaron Gordon, over to Christian Braun. Braun going to get back over to Jamal Murray. Murray guarded by Caleb Martin, going to get it over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon going to pull up for two. Did he travel? You can't even tell what he did because the stadium is so loud. The arena is so loud, you can't even tell what they called. As Lowry gets it over to Robinson at the wing. Robinson can go back to his left and get it over to Lowry. Lowry, guarded by Bruce Brown, back over to Robinson. Robinson going to find Jimmy Butler. Too easy. And there's going to be a timeout call by Denver. Miami continuing to fight for as long as it takes to come out here and get this victory and tie this series up at 2 wins apiece. Because they know they cannot go back to Mile High down 3-1. They already know they can't do that. Going down 2-2 back to Mile High for Miami is not an option. It's not an option. Your only option is to win this game and tie it up 2-2 back to Mile High. They should just pretty much know what's coming. But this game has been great so far. This game's just been really exciting. And this is something that I did not expect. Number one, I did not expect both teams to be here. Number two, I did not expect a great series with the 1 seed versus an 8 seed. But both teams have showed why they're here. Great game 4, and now the Phillies are tied after a 3-run lead in the 7th inning. Yeah, I see it. See it now, Bleacher, on ESPN right now. We're looking to win our first game against the Dodgers this season. Because every time we've played them so far, it's just been blowouts left and right. I mean, the Dodgers are never going to go away, Bleacher. I'm going to tell you that much. The Dodgers are just not going to go away, no matter what. As Jokic is going to find Jamal Murray as the game is back on. Murray backing into Butler, pump faking, kicking out to Jokic. Deep three coming from Nikola Jokic. A deep three from Jokic. Got a lot of respect for him, guys. As much as you guys might not think that, got a lot of respect for Jokic. As the ball was stripped from Gabe Vincent, it's going to be a blocking foul on Gabe Vincent. As Michael Porter Jr. just ran him over like a truck, but they're going to call it a blocking foul. Nikola Jokic's three-point jump shot is just insanity. It's the only way you got to describe that. So it looks like he's just fine. Here we go with Aaron Gordon with the ball. Gordon trying to find an option, finds Nikola Jokic, gets it over to Murray. Murray looking, going to pass it over to Michael Porter Jr. with the one-handed dunk to give Denver a 5-point lead. Under 7 minutes left to go in the first half. 35-30 is the score. Lowry going to his left. Lowry going to lob it up to Robinson. Robinson back out to Lowry. Lowry coming inside. Lowry going to lay it up for two. No good. And it'll be a foul called against Denver. Looks like it's going to be Nikola Jokic with the foul. But Miami needs this. Jokic thinks that wasn't a foul. He thinks he didn't even touch Kyle Lowry. But again, Kyle Lowry's just there for that veteran presence, so he knows what situations like that are like. First one at the line is good. .640 left to go here in the first half. Second free throw coming from Kyle Lowry. Second free throw is good. Back to a 3-point game. Under 6:40 left to go in the first half. Denver Nuggets made their last 6 field goals. As Gordon finds Jokic, gets it over to, do believe it's going to be Bruce Brown. Out to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, over to Porter Jr. Back over to Caldwell-Pope, finding Porter for 2. It's going to be no good, but it will be a foul called on Miami. And Michael Porter Jr. will go to the line. Michael Porter Jr., I will give him credit, though. He did do a nice job in terms of preventing the charge and the offensive foul. So that's just a smart decision, just to go to his left and lay it up. But you got to finish the play. .621 left to go. Jimmy Butler's been doing everything that Jimmy Butler's trying to do everything he can to lead his team to A tied 2-2 series going back to Mile High. But second one at the line was also good for Michael Porter Jr. as Vincent gets it over to Bam Adebayo, over to Jimmy Butler for 2, and it's good. Jimmy Butler finding ways to score, finding any way that he possibly can. Caldwell Pope going to find Jokic. Jokic going to lob it up to Gordon. Gordon going to throw it down with 2 hands. 2 grown man hands for Aaron Gordon. 11 points for Aaron Gordon, 10 in the quarter. Aaron Gordon has really adjusted in the second quarter compared to what he did in the first quarter. Vincent finds Adebayo. Adebayo from the free throw line for 2. No good. Trying to put it back on the Heat, and it's not going to be possible. Porter Jr. picks up the rebound. Going to get it over to Aaron Gordon. Back over to Porter. Porter. Back over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon. Guarded by Vincent. Gordon coming inside. Gordon putting it up for 2, and it is good and 1 for Aaron Gordon, who has really adjusted in the second quarter. And as usual, you have at least one player complaining about every single foul call, and this time it's Gabe Vincent doing it. Eric Spoelstra is going to have Gabe Vincent sit for a little bit. Don't know who they're going to put back in, though. Rather, who they're going to have sub in for him. Looks like it's going to be Kyle Lowry. Second one of the line is good for Aaron Gordon as well. 41-34 is the score. As Robinson is going to find Kyle Lowry over to Caleb Martin. Martin going to drive, going to light up for 2, and it's good for Caleb Martin. Desperation bucket right there for Miami when it matters most. Here we go. Bruce Brown with the ball. Bruce Brown coming inside. Bruce Brown going to kick it out to Jokic, who's left wide open for 3. It's a little short, and it's off. And it's going to be rebounded by Miami. Here comes Butler. Butler putting it up for 2, and there will be a foul called on Denver. First free throws of the night coming for Jimmy Butler. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Looks like that will be Aaron Gordon's first. So that will be the first foul on Aaron Gordon. .453 left to go in the first half. Denver still up by 4 for the moment. Can be cut down to 3 if Jimmy Butler makes this free throw, which he does not. But it'll be out of bounds, and it will be Denver Nuggets basketball. And they will want Jokic down there, which is what Aaron Gordon wants, who inbounds it to Jokic back to Gordon. And this will be a foul called on Caleb Martin. .447 left to go. Inbound passes in from Caldwell Pope. Gets it into Jamal Murray. Murray going to kick it out to Jokic. Jokic, top of the key 3, and it's good for Nikola Jokic. Too easy. Too easy from Jokic. As Lowry comes down the other end, Lowry going to spin. Lowry going to find Martin, who will throw it down with an absolute jackhammer from Caleb Martin. Woo-hoo! Here comes Murray, though, looking to respond. Murray dancing, finding Jokic. Jokic laying it up for 2. And it was tipped in by Miami. Miami tips it in for Denver's own points. They're going to probably count those for Jokic, though. As Caleb Martin gets it over to Jimmy Butler. Butler Going to his right, going to find Adebayo. Adebayo pulling up for two, no good. It's going to be rebounded here by Denver. And it's going to be Aaron Gordon picking it up. Getting it over to Jamal Murray. Murray over to Jokic. Jokic, another three-point jumper, short. And it's going to be Duncan Robinson coming away with the rebound this time. He'll get it over to Jimmy Butler. Butler dancing. Coming inside in the paint. Finding Adebayo, who will lay it up and lay it in and make it look like absolute baby food compared to what Aaron Gordon has to offer. Here we go. There's Jamal Murray getting double teamed. Finding Caldwell Pope. Gonna lob it up to Aaron Gordon, and it is good. That was a great alley-oop and a great connection between Bruce Brown and Aaron Gordon on that play. Here's Kyle Lowry pump faking, trying to draw a foul. And he will draw a foul. I cannot tell if it was for 2 or 3. Lucas Holland, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you for coming through. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. I appreciate you for coming through to the stream. Just got done work. Hey, I'm sure. I know it was kind of a long day for you since you worked from 3 to 9, but hey, that's life for people and their future. First one of the line is good for Kyle Lowry. You done school yet? Yeah, I just had my last day today, so. Yeah, no, we start after Labor Day and we end so late, but it's the last time I have to be done with school in the month of June. Well, I think graduation for us, I think, is still in June for next year, so. But it won't be all the way like before like June 10th. For sure. Both free throws good at the line here for Miami. As Aaron Gordon has the ball, going to get it over to Jamal Murray. Murray going to his right. Murray backing up, finding Jokic. Jokic to Porter. Porter at the wing for 3. No good. It's going to be Caleb Martin snatching the rebound. It's going to be a foul called on Miami. It's going to be Max Strus being called for it. And the Miami Heat think that this is just a bunch of nonsense. Oh, jeez, dude. No, that's not a foul on Max Strus. Come on. Jokic is out here grabbing him, pushing him down, and they call that on Max Strus? Like, are you serious? No way that's a foul on Max Strus. There's no way that's a foul on Max Strus. And that's the reason play where they have Jokic pushing down Max Strus. How's that a foul on Max Strus? That makes no sense. But yeah, Lucas, I'm happy to be done with school finally. I'm happy to be done with school finally. Got one more year, though. Got a senior. Yes, sir. Lucas, be sure to share this out to anyone that you know and have them come on over here. But yeah, Lucas, if you did not hear earlier in the stream, since you basically weren't here, not a lot of content coming next week unless that there's some reports between the Eagles and the Sixers about like any signings or any news that comes out. So nothing like really big over the next week. But yeah, guys, overall, this has just been a really, really good game in Game 4. But this is one Miami needs to win. They cannot go back to Mile High down 3-1 to the Denver Nuggets. They can't. That's not an option today. They got to tie it up 2-2. They're over here giving Aaron Gordon all the high praise. The announcers. First one on the line is good for Nikola Jokic. First one on the line is good for Jokic, and so is the second. Miami needs to keep fighting, though, ladies and gentlemen. Got to keep fighting. 16 points for Jokic, only 4 rebounds and 2 assists, though. As Butler backs in, we have foul called on Jamal Murray. No, they're going to call it on Aaron Gordon. So they call it on Aaron Gordon or Caldwell Pope? I think they called it on Aaron Gordon. First one on the line is good for Kyle Lowry. 17 years Kyle Lowry's played in the NBA, ladies and gents. He never thought he would be playing up to this long, but hey. He's not the only person that's played up to this long in the NBA. You got Udonis Haslem still out there. You got Chris Paul still out there. Got many players still out there playing up to this point in their lives. Second one, the line is also good for Kyle Lowry. But overall, Kyle Lowry's just been great for that veteran presence in this organization. As Murray gets it over to Aaron Gordon going to pull up for 2 off the backboard. No good. It's going to be Caleb Martin coming away with the rebound. This is a huge opportunity here for Miami. Martin sprinting down the other end. Ball is loose. It's Aaron Gordon picking it up. Gordon over to Porter, pulling up for 2 off the backboard is good. 52-45 Denver. Adebayo going to hand it off to Strus. Strus trying to get around Caldwell Pope, gets it out to Lowry. Lowry going to his right. Lowry pump faking. Trying to find Adebayo, but Jokic takes it away. Jokic finds Murray over to Porter. Michael Porter will be fouled and will head to the line. And it's going to be on Kyle Lowry. Oh, Caleb Martin just lost it. Nikola Jokic didn't strip it at all. Caleb Martin just lost it. First one on the line for Michael Porter Jr. is good. Once again, Denver's starting to run away with it, but Miami trying to do their best to bounce back. Miami needs to start to regroup here. Second one at the line is also good for Michael Porter Jr. Denver up by 9. Here is Bam Adebayo with the ball. Adebayo coming inside in the paint. Adebayo using the height and the strength to his advantage and gets in the paint and dunks it down for 2. Here goes Jokic with the ball. Going to find Christian Braun. Braun going to lose the ball. Never mind. I think it's actually Christian Braun. Then why do you spell it B-R-A-U-N when it sounds like Braun when you pronounce it Christian Brown? First one of the line is no good for Christian Braun. Sounds kind of weird to say his last name as Brown and not Braun because it's A-U-N. It's not O-W-N like Bruce Brown. He did really well, though, in Game 3. Putting up 15.7 of 8 from the field, and I think it said 4 rebounds. Second one at the line, though, was good. Miami's still looking to fight before the first half ends. As Lowry gets over to Adebayo, back to Lowry over to Butler. Butler guarded by Murray. Butler coming inside, backing in, kicking it out to Lowry. Lowry coming inside. Lowry pulling up for 2, and it's good. That was one that they desperately needed right there to get back in this game before the first half comes to a close. Jamal Murray now with the ball. Going to find Jokic. Back to Murray. Murray going to pull up for 2. Not even close. And it's going to be Strus coming away with the defensive rebound. Finding Kyle Lowry. Lowry to Adebayo with the one-handed jackhammer. And that will put Miami down by 4 to keep them in this game. They've gone on a serious run, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. That's going to be an offensive foul called on Denver. They're calling it on Jokic. Bam Adebayo, that dunk was crazy. But yeah, guys, about 17 seconds left to go here. $17 seconds, though. That's plenty of time for them to get down the floor and make one final shot before the end of the half. They can take the time of the clock. Butler with the ball. Butler coming inside. Butler pulling up for 2. It will be a foul called on Michael Porter Jr. and Jimmy Butler will go to the line to shoot 2. Looks like Jokic is going to get right back in the game. They're going to have Jokic get right back in the game as he is at the review table. Right by the review table. First one at the line is no good for Jimmy Butler. Come on, Jimmy. You're better than that. But yeah, Jimmy Butler getting fouled. Based on that first free throw, he did not take advantage of any of that whatsoever. But still was able to put up 14 points. Basically at the end of the first half, unless if he makes this one, which he does not. Jokic with the rebound, just launching it all the way down. And it will be completely denied for one last shot by Haywood Highsmith. And that will take us to the end of the first half with the Denver Nuggets up on the Miami Heat by 4 points in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. 55-51 in a must-win game for the Miami Heat, as, ladies and gentlemen, in Game 4 of the NBA Finals, we have approached halftime. Two quarters down, 2 to go. Miami just storming their way back into this game just like so. Miami saying, we're not going away. We're staying here. We're staying here until the clock says double zeros. So that clock says double zeros. We are here to stay. But ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to go over the halftime stats here, and then we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break like we always do. So starting it off on the Denver Nuggets side, Aaron Gordon actually has led the way for the Denver Nuggets at the end of the first half with 16 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Nikola Jokic following it up with 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Michael Porter Jr. following it up with 7 points and 3 rebounds. Jamal Murray following it up with 6 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Bruce Brown following it up with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block each. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope following it up with 4 points, a rebound, and an assist each, as well as 2 steals. And then rounding it off is Christian Braun, finishing the first half with 1 point and a rebound to end off the first half stats for the Denver Nuggets. Now over to the Miami Heat side, as Jimmy Butler leads the way for the Miami Heat at the end of the first half with 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Bam Adebayo following it up with 12 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Kyle Lowry off the bench has been a huge factor, putting up 13 points, a rebound, and 4 assists. Caleb Martin off the bench putting up 6 points and 3 rebounds. Duncan Robinson off the bench putting up 3 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. And then Kevin Love rounding off the halftime stats here from the players with 3 points and 2 rebounds to end off the first half stats for the Miami Heat. Now over to the team stats now, as the Miami Heat are shooting the ball 52.6% from the field to the Denver Nuggets 46.2%. The Denver Nuggets are shooting the ball 50% from three-point range to the Miami Heat's 33.3%. The Denver Nuggets are shooting the ball 75% from the free throw line to the Miami Heat's 70%. The Miami Heat are out-rebounding the Denver Nuggets overall 18-16. But however, the Denver Nuggets are doing it on the offensive side of the ball with the offensive rebounds 3-2. The Miami Heat are barely out-assisting the Denver Nuggets right now, 13-12. The Nuggets with more steals than the Miami Heat, 5-0. The Nuggets also with more blocks than the Miami Heat, 3-1. The Denver Nuggets winning the turnover battle over the Miami Heat, 6-3. The Miami Heat with more points in the paint than the Denver Nuggets, 26-22. And a total of 20 personal fouls called within both teams. 11 called on the Miami Heat and 9 called on the Denver Nuggets. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that is going to go ahead and take us over to the halftime break. As Bleacher says, great call as always. I appreciate that. For my first time being back on one of these streams in quite a while. As a matter of fact, when was the last time I streamed one of these games? Hold up. Now, guys, before we take the halftime break, I just want to see when I last live streamed one of these games. Last time I streamed one of these games was 3 weeks ago, so appreciate all you guys for coming through and supporting so far. But ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break in this one. You guys pretty much know how it works per usual. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do in order to get ready for the second half of this game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. And ladies and gents, on that note, I'll see you all back here for the second half. Alright, guys, I'm back. Ready to go for the second half here to see who takes game 4. I just want to know in this Astros Guardians game how Hector Neris did not allow a run in this game as well as a hit and did not get a strikeout, but Ryan Presley allows one hit and earned run, but does have a strikeout. Like, that just makes no sense, honestly. That just makes no sense to me. Reason why I bring that up is because I have Ryan Presley on my fantasy team. As well as Jeremy Pena, who I did not start at shortstop. But just focus on this game right now. I mean, Contavious Caldwell-Pope has also not been the most efficient player on the floor for the Denver Nuggets. I mean, only 4 points for him in 17 minutes. So he's got to find a way to get things going. But overall, the Nuggets just have a narrow lead, but the second half is underway. Let's see who takes game 4 in the second half. As Jamal Murray has the ball, guarded by Gabe Vincent, getting it over to Nikola Jokic. Jokic backing into to Adebayo. Jokic spinning twice, putting it up for 2, no good. It's going to be Max Strus coming away with the rebound, and he gets over to Adebayo, over to Vincent, over to Strus for 3, and it's going to be short, and it's going to be Nikola Jokic with the rebound here for Denver. Going to find Murray over to Aaron Gordon. And that pass is going to be tipped off the hands of Butler and into the hands of Adebayo. Back to Butler. Butler pulling up for 2, and it is no good. And Max Strus cannot come away with the rebound on the offensive side for Miami. And it will be Nuggets ball as Jokic has the ball. Back gets it over to Jamal Murray, who gets stripped or loses it. Murray going to try to lay it up for 2, and it's no good. But it will be a foul called on Miami, and in particular, it's going to be on Kevin Love. First one of the line is good for Jamal Murray. I mean, Jamal Murray had a triple-double in Game 3. Tonight, he only has 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Game 3, he had 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Had Nikola Jokic-like numbers. Second one of the line is good for Jamal Murray. Denver back up by 6. Trying to get back on their little run as Vincent has the ball. Vincent going to drive in the paint. Vincent going to go outside the paint. Going to find Jimmy Butler. Butler going to find Strus. Strus going to find Adebayo. Adebayo was stripped, but it will stay Miami Heat basketball with about 4 seconds left to go. Left on the shot clock, I should say. Inbound passes in from Gabe Vincent to Bam Adebayo. Adebayo going to go with the jump shot for 2, and it's good for Bam Adebayo to come back and reduce the lead back down to 4 from Denver. As Murray gets it over to Jokic, going to find Aaron Gordon, and Aaron Gordon's going to be fouled by Max Strus. I'm telling you, it's Scott Foster being one of the officials. We will be here all night. We will be here all night as Scott Foster is one of the officials. As Caldwell Pope inbounds it to Aaron Gordon, over to Michael Porter, back over to Jokic. Jokic going to send it over to Porter, and Porter will slam it down for 2. Back up by 6 for the Denver Nuggets. Here we go. There's Bam Adebayo with the ball. Adebayo at the top of the key. Adebayo going to find Strus. Strus dancing. Kicking it out to the corner to Vincent. Vincent pulling up for 2, and it's good off the backboard for Gabe Vincent. Phillies got away with 1 against the Dodgers. As Murray's going to pass it over to Porter for 2, and it is good for Michael Porter Jr. Nuggets back up by 6, 61-55. Here we go. Here's Bam Adebayo with the ball. Goes off the hand of Jokic, and it's going to be a turnover for Miami. Here's Murray with the ball. Murray dancing. Murray going to kick it out to Porter. Porter going to kick it out to Jokic. Jokic top of the key 3. No good, but Denver picking up that offensive rebound. As now Jamal Murray's got it. Murray going to pull up for 2. No good for Jamal Murray either. It's going to once again be Miami picking up the rebound. As Bam Adebayo has the ball. Adebayo guarded by Jokic, and just threw it away. Not even close. That was definitely a miscommunication right there, to say the least. Miami's got to regroup. As Aaron Gordon gets it over to Nikola Jokic. Jokic guarded by Adebayo. Jokic coming inside, bullying his way. Jokic putting it up for 2, and it is too easy for Nikola Jokic. At that point, that is just child's play for Jokic. Here we go. There's Bam Adebayo going to find Gabe Vincent. Vincent going to find Strus. Strus, a 3 is short. And it's going to be Aaron Gordon with the rebound. Aaron Gordon going to find Porter. Porter, a 3, short. Kevin Love gets the rebound here for the Heat. And he'll get it over to Adebayo. Adebayo going to find Jimmy Butler. Butler, guarded by Murray. Butler going to pull up for 2 on the mid-range jumper, no good. And Jokic will pick up the rebound as he's right underneath the basket. And he'll get it over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon just dribbling with the ball for the moment. Going to find Jamal Murray on a beautiful pass. And a timeout will be called by Erik Spoelstra to talk things over. Timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. Man, a beautiful pass from Aaron Gordon to Jamal Murray. That was a great pass. Star Wars 99, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Said Phillies just won. Yeah, I did see that. They won 5-4. A good game over the Dodgers when it's all said and done. But appreciate you coming through the Star Wars 99. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you coming through to the stream. But yeah, Phillies have been on a bit of a winning streak. And this one against the Dodgers was a huge statement. With a Kyle bomb, I'm sure, because June is the month for Kyle Schwarber. June is the Kyle Schwarber month. The Nuggets overall has pretty much just dominated this game. Despite as of right now, Nikola Jokic not even really getting that close to a triple-double. Yeah, guys, June is really the month for Kyle Schwarber. June's the Kyle Schwarber month. Stars 99 says Schwarbomb for the win. You already know. You already know, Star Wars 99. Star Wars 99, hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. But Miami has really done a nice job of getting to the NBA Finals. But in this game tonight, their players have not executed that were undrafted in Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, and Max Strus. There was another player, but forget who there was. They got 7 players on their roster that were undrafted. As Kevin Love puts up a 3 and it is good for Kevin Love, and that was one that Miami needed desperately. That was a desperation shot for the Miami Heat. Here we go. Here's Jamal Murray with the ball. Murray going to drive. Going to find Jokic pulling up for 2, and it's good for Nikola Jokic. Kyle Lowry with the ball. Going to find Kevin Love. Another 3, and the bank is open for Kevin Love. It's unbelievable. Two straight threes for Kevin Love. Now 9 points for him. Yeah, the Mets have been losing a lot. As Jokic tries to respond with a 3 of his own and does that. Here we go. The spin by Kyle Lowry. Lowry going to launch it over to Gabe Vincent. Vincent in the corner for 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded here by Denver. As Aaron Gordon gets it over to Jamal Murray. Murray going to his right. Murray driving, now dancing, getting it over to Jokic. Jokic going to pull up and alley-oop it up and into Aaron Gordon. Here's Adebayo with the ball. It should be a kick ball on Denver. So it should stay with Miami. SG Sports Talk, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you coming through. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. I appreciate you coming through the stream. And Shocker, you gotta say go Denver. Yeah, I'll let it go this time because the Sixers are not included. But still, I don't need Jokic winning the NBA Finals with the Denver Nuggets to have all the Nuggets fans get all the bragging rights. As Butler has the ball, Butler going to kick it out. Lowry in the corner for three, no good. Adebayo with the rebound out to Love. Love been hot from three the last two shots. Does not make it. Does not make the third time a charm. And it will be Denver Nuggets ball. Caleb Martin will be called for the foul, though, for Miami. Here we go. Here's Jamal Murray with the ball. Murray going to pull up for two. And it's good for Jamal Murray. Are you kidding me? There's no way. Lowry with the ball. Lowry coming inside. Lowry going to pump fake at least 3 times. Lowry going to kick it out to Kevin Love. Love going to lay it up for 2. And it is good for Kevin Love and 1. Chance for a 3-point play here coming from Kevin Love, number 42 on the Miami Heat. Denver's going to go up 3-1. I hope not. I hope that does not happen. Also, SG Sports Talk, if you did not hear already, next week, it's going to be a little bit of an inconsistent week for me because I'm going to be taking a couple days off for a family vacation, so I'm not going to be able to do a lot of content, but I'm going to try to do as much content as I can for the whole next week going in towards Father's Day. As Jokic gets over to Jamal Murray, putting it up for 2, no good, and it's going to be Aaron Gordon for the moment with the rebound. And it should be a jump ball, and that is what they call it between Aaron Gordon and Bam Adebayo. Miami's still down by 10. They got to keep fighting for as long as it takes. They win this jump ball and make a shot, though, with Bam Adebayo. Then they can continue to reduce the lead. Jokic will win Finals MVP. I hope not. That cannot be the case. Scott Foster to put it up. Adebayo will win the tip, and we'll get it up to Caleb Martin, back over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry going to his left, going to find Martin, and Bam Adebayo did not see that pass coming. Here comes Murray, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Miami Heat basketball. Jamal Murray wants to complain about it, but he can complain about it all he wants. Here goes Jimmy Butler with the ball. Butler going to spin. Butler going to get out there to Kyle Lowry. Lowry going to find Butler. Butler going to put it up for 2. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by Denver. Here comes Jamal Murray here for the Denver Nuggets. Murray backing into Kyle Lowry. Murray still backing in. Murray going to fade on this one for 2, and it's an air ball. Should have let it go to let it out of bounds. And another turnover. Murray out to Caldwell Pope, shooting a 3, no good. That's going to be Kevin Love, who will be fouled, and we're going the other way. Huge impact by Kevin Love for the Miami Heat in this game, especially. Nuggets are going to win by a score of 150 to 100 in Game 5, please. Let's win by 50. No chance. They're not the all-star team, SG Sports Talk. They're not the Western Conference all-star team. I really hope the Nuggets do not win the NBA Finals. I want Jimmy Butler to win the NBA Finals before Nikola Jokic wins it. Here we go. There's Duncan Robinson with the ball. Going to find Lowry, get it over to Caleb Martin. Martin. Stopping. Going to fade on this one for 2. It's no good. It's going to be rebounded here by Denver. Jokic picks it up, and that's intercepted by Duncan Robinson. Robinson, the layup is too easy past Jokic. And it'll be a timeout called by Denver. Miami's still hanging on. NBC Sports Talk said screw the Heat. All right, Jokic with the double-double in this game. No triple-double yet for Jokic. But yeah, guys, this has overall been a fantastic game. No matter how much a team has been up by, and no matter how much a team has been down by, this has overall been a really great game tonight. I'm going to get me some chicken nuggets if they win the finals. And yes, I do like them. Oh, SG Sports Talk. Dude, chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce, bro, it's so underrated. I'm telling you, that is so underrated. You just dip it in the barbecue sauce. Bro, it's so underrated. I've done in the past 2 SG Sports Talks, so I know what it's like to do it. Why is it underrated? Because every time when people, when they eat chicken nuggets, it's more likely that they're going to have it with, like, ketchup. But, dude, with barbecue sauce, I'll tell you something. It's something that, in my opinion, not a lot of people do. I don't think a lot of people do it, honestly. A lot of people just do it in ketchup. You have to do it in barbecue sauce. It's so good. Go Jokic. Nikola Jokic's nickname should be the Mets. Serbian. Nah. I won't go that far. Here we go. Game's back on. As Aaron Gordon has the ball, going to get it over to Nikola Jokic. Jokic coming inside, spinning, going to put it up for 2. It's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Kyle Lowry here for the Miami Heat. And here he comes against Christian Braun. Going to find Butler putting it up for 2, and he will be fouled by Nikola Jokic, and that's going to be number 3. Love barbecue sauce with chicken tenders. Dude, it's so good. Absolutely. Like, you name anything that could be, like, breaded, like chicken nuggets, chicken strips, chicken tenders, any of those you want to name, I like them a lot. But I'm telling you, when you do it, you have to dip it in the barbecue sauce. Second one at the line is good for Jimmy Butler. Trimming the lead down from the Nuggets once again. Nuggets with the 6-point lead, but here comes Jokic. Jokic getting double teamed in his face, finding Bruce Brown over to Caldwell Pope, back to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown going to drive, going to lay it up for two and lay it in. Too easy for Bruce Brown. Miami needing to bounce back. Here we go. Here's Caleb Martin with the ball. Martin at the wing, getting it over to Adebayo. And it'll be it's looking like it will be a goaltend. Ball was above the cylinder, and Jokic did touch it. I think this is a goaltend on Nikola Jokic. Pretty sure. So it looks like the hoop is a little wrecked from what Bam Adebayo did. Jokic was trying to fix it himself. Looks like it didn't go so well. Oh, here we go. They're going to get the level out. Oh, yay. Time to get the level out. That's right. Denver does have Michael Malone. I forgot they have Michael Malone as the coach. Michael Malone, 8th season as the Nuggets head coach, with the 4th, who is also the 4th longest active tenured coach in the NBA up to this point. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Bam Adebayo. Now you got to make us wait here and suffer until they fix the net. Guys, in the meantime, while they're fixing that on the court, I'll be right back. All right, guys. So it looks like this game is hopefully going to resume soon here. Hopefully they have it fixed. All right. Looks like we're going to continue this game in a couple moments as they have officially fixed the net. All right, so now that they fixed it with 2:07 left to go in the third, Denver up by 8 over the Miami Heat, 76-68. And now we have a spectator with a medical issue. So we first had a problem with the rim, and now we had a medical emergency with one of the spectators. Here we go. They have officially resumed the game. As Jamal Murray has the ball. Murray dancing, guarded by Caleb Martin. Murray coming inside, kicking it out. Bruce Brown in the corner for three, and it's good for Bruce Brown. 10 points off the bench for Bruce Brown tonight. 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3 for Bruce Brown, as the alley-oop is good from, I do believe that was Bam Adebayo to Jimmy Butler. Here we go. Murray going to get it over to Jokic, back to Murray, over to Christian Brown, no good, but the second effort by Aaron Gordon is good to keep Denver's lead up to 11. 81-70 as Martin shoots a three, and it is good for Caleb Martin. That was huge when it mattered for the Miami Heat. They needed it, and they needed it badly. They need a strong finish going into the fourth quarter. As Jokic has the ball. Jokic is going to hand it off to Jamal Murray. Murray going to kick it out to Jokic. They'll lob it up to Aaron Gordon, and what a crazy trick to get the ball in by Aaron Gordon, who literally put it in backwards. As Martin's going to get it over to Adebayo, and it's going to be a kickball on Nikola Jokic. Here we go. Inbound passes in. And here's Kyle Lowry with the two-pointer. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by Jamal Murray. Here we go. Here's Jamal Murray with the ball. Murray. Guarded by Duncan Robinson. Murray. Looking to end this off in a strong way, even though Miami's going to get one more shot. In the corner for three is Aaron Gordon, and it is good. It's too easy. Here we go. Here comes Adebayo. He'll put up a jump shot, and it was airballed, and that will take us to the fourth quarter. Denver up by 13 going into the fourth, 86-73 over the Miami Heat. It is looking more and more likely that Denver is going to take Game 4 going back to Mile High. But we'll see how the fourth quarter affairs as the Denver Nuggets are up by 13, 86-73. But as of right now, guys, it's looking like Denver's going to grab Game 4. Yeah, guys, overall, this game has been exciting, but Denver is just starting to run away with it, Denver's just starting to run away with it. Could Miami come back? It is possible, but they're gonna have to play the best defense of their lives in the fourth quarter. And the fourth quarter is officially underway. Jimmy Butler beginning with the ball here to begin the fourth quarter. Going to get it over to Bam Adebayo. And Adebayo going to lob it up to Duncan Robinson. Robinson going to pump fake, get it over to Caleb Martin. Martin pretty much has to release the shot. Martin putting it up for two, and it is no good for Caleb Martin. That's going to be Nikola Jokic with the rebound. We'll get it over to Jamal Murray. Murray going to get over to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown going to his left, coming inside. Bruce Brown going to get over to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Duncan Robinson. And it'll be a foul called on Duncan Robinson. I mean, Miami knows how to come back and win games in the fourth quarter. Will they show it here, though, in Game 4 when they need to win and not go to back to Mile High, down 3-1, as Jokic hands it off to Jamal Murray. Murray going to his left. Murray going to get over to Jokic. Jokic, a high-arcing triple, and that's going to be airballed. And that was one that Miami really needed to have happen. Now Miami needs to score. Here we go. There's Kyle Lowry with the ball, going to get it over to Duncan Robinson. Robinson going to get it over to Adebayo. Adebayo, guarded by Jokic. Adebayo. And it's going to be a kick ball on Denver. And Caleb Martin trying to lay it up, and that's just swatted away. Robinson, the three ball is good. Duncan Robinson just knocking down another triple to keep his team in this game. 8 points now for Duncan Robinson, 2 of 2 from 3. There's Jamal Murray with the ball. Murray going to get it over to Jokic. Jokic backing in. Jokic still backing in, kicking it out. Bruce Brown in the corner for 3, no good. Adebayo comes away with the rebound and gives it to Kyle Lowry. Lowry going to spin, kick it out. Martin in at the wing for 3, no good. Trying to hustle for the rebound. Going to be out of bounds off of Christian Braun, and it is going to stay with Miami with just under 10 minutes to play. This is where Miami has their strong point. They have their strong points in the fourth quarter. This is their quarter. This has been their quarter throughout the entire NBA Finals. And that's another turnover for Miami. Jamal Murray come through, blocked by Bam Adebayo. And it's picked up by Caleb Martin, who get it over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry, get it to Robinson. Over to Butler, and the foul is going to be called against Denver on the pass. But Bam Adebayo playing great defense on the great block by Jamal Murray. Preventing the layup, and it's too easy. Got 2 hands on it and making the great defensive play. That's his first block of the night. Inbound passes in from Robinson to Adebayo. Adebayo getting it back to Robinson. Robinson, the 3 ball, short. It's going to be rebounded here by Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown with the ball. Brown dancing. And that's going to be number 5 on Nikola Jokic. Fifth foul, and absolutely it is the 5th foul for Nikola Jokic. He had 4 before that one, and that's going to be number 5. And Nikola Jokic is like, what do you mean? And he'll be sitting down for a while. This is where Miami has to take advantage. But Adebayo losing the ball out of bounds, but a foul is called on Aaron Gordon. How quickly the game can change with Nikola Jokic being in foul trouble and having to sit on the bench for the majority of the remainder of this game. How quickly the game can change once again. First one at the line is good for Bam Adebayo. This is where Miami has to show up. You do not have Nikola Jokic on the floor. You don't have Michael Porter Jr. on the floor. You don't have any of those players on the floor. The main player that you got to worry about for this team up to this point is just Aaron Gordon. For the most part. All you got to worry about is just Aaron Gordon. But you should be able to take advantage with Nikola Jokic not in this game for the majority of the remainder of the time. As Jamal Murray has the ball, going to flip it out to Christian Braun. Braun tried to pass it over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon lost it. Has to take the shot. No good off the back of the rim and missed. Rebounded by Miami. Lowry to Robinson. Robinson over to Butler. Butler coming inside, driving, putting it up for two. It is good and one for Jimmy Butler. Keeping his team alive when it matters most. And this is what you expect from Miami based on the way not only based on the way they've played the fourth quarter of the NBA Finals all year, or throughout the whole NBA Finals, but also with no Nikola Jokic being in, and they have to go small ball. This is what makes it tough. Now for Denver. Denver hasn't even scored a single point in the fourth quarter, and we're 3 minutes and 18 seconds in to the fourth quarter. And Denver hasn't even scored a point. And again, just like that, how quickly this game can change. It's a whole new ball game with Jokic being on the bench. It's a whole new ball game. I'm telling you, though, Michael Malone is really going to get these guys, tell these guys to get it together. Dude, Aaron Gordon has literally been a menace today. 10 of 14 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. My goodness. Yeah, guys, again, how quickly this game changes just like that with Jokic being on the bench and in serious foul trouble. Just how quickly this game changes to Miami tying this game up, tying this series up, going back to Mile High. How quickly it changes, ladies and gents. Game 2 win for Miami. They started the fourth quarter on a 15-2 run. And tonight they're starting the fourth quarter on a 7-0 run. Free throw for Jimmy Butler is good. And just like that, the lead is down to 5 in favor of the Denver Nuggets. Under 8:40 left to go. No Nikola Jokic on the floor still. Basically going small ball with either Jeff Green or Aaron Gordon. Murray taking a deep three, and it's good for Jamal Murray. And that will give them the first points of the fourth quarter. But here we go. Here's Kyle Lowry with the ball. Lowry going to lob it up to Jimmy Butler. Butler backing in. Butler spinning. Butler pump faking. Going to fail on this one for two, and it's good for Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler says, we are here to stay in this game. We are not here to quit. But they need another miss by Denver to continue to trim down the lead. As Aaron Gordon has the ball, going to get it over to Jamal Murray. Murray, guarded by Caleb Martin, going to drive. Murray putting it up for two, no good. Adebayo getting the rebound and getting it out there to Kyle Lowry. Lowry with that veteran presence gets it over to Jimmy Butler, guarded by Jeff Green. Butler coming inside, kicking it out to Martin, over to Lowry. Lowry back over to Martin, over to Adebayo for two, no good in the paint, and it'll be rebounded here by Denver. Taking it down the floor. I do believe that is Bruce Brown. As Aaron Gordon has the ball in the paint, puts it up for two, and it was good. Another timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Dude, you just got to lock up Aaron Gordon. You just have to. That's all you have to do. Jokic is on the bench, and all you have to do is lock up Aaron Gordon. But yeah, guys, this has been a crazy game. This has just been a crazy game, guys. .635 left to go in this one to see if Denver will go back to Mile High up 3-1 and pretty much almost did not lock up this series, or if Miami will tie up this series at 2 points apiece and stay in it going back to Mile High. Here we go, as Bam Adebayo has the ball. Adebayo going to get it over to Jimmy Butler. Butler guarded by Aaron Gordon. Butler coming inside, going to pull up for 2, no good. Butler chasing his own rebound, gets it over to Martin, over to Robinson. Robinson coming inside, putting it up for 2 on the floater, and it's good for Duncan Robinson. Miami's still staying in it, ladies and gents. Here we go. Here's Jamal Murray with the ball. Murray going to kick it out. Jeff Green in the corner for 3, and it is money for Jeff Green. Here we go. Here's Caleb Martin with the ball. Martin going to get it over to Jimmy Butler. Butler backing into Murray. Butler pump faking, pulling up for 2. No good, but a foul will be called on Jamal Murray. No, it's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Jimmy Butler has to trim that lead back down to 7. First one on the line is good for Jimmy Butler. And I'm assuming he will make the second. Second one on the line is also good for Jimmy Butler. 6 minutes left to go in Game 4. Jeff Green with the ball, going to get it over to Aaron Gordon, going to find Jamal Murray. Murray, and get it over to Caldwell Pope, shooting the 3, short. And Duncan Robinson had it and then lost it. And Duncan Robinson was apparently the last one to touch it. So we'll stay with Denver. Yeah, it did. It went off Duncan Robinson's foot. Jamal Murray inbounding it to Caldwell Pope. Over to Aaron Gordon. Back over to Murray. Murray. Dancing. Murray coming inside. Murray. Murray jump shot for 2. No good. Butler getting the rebound. Under 5.5 minutes to play. Butler. Butler backing in. Butler getting stripped, surrounded. Ball is loose and Aaron Gordon picks it up. Gordon to Murray to Bruce Brown for 2, and it's good. Miami needs to show up. They need to show why they're that fourth quarter team. As Lowry gets it over to Duncan Robinson. Robinson going to his right, kicking out to Lowry. Lowry going to get it over to Adebayo. Adebayo backing in, pulling up for 2, short. KCP picking up the rebound here for Denver. And every second that ticks off that clock, that just shows of how less of a chance Miami has of winning this game and being down 3-1 in the series. As Murray dances against Adebayo, Murray pulling up for 2, and it's going to be a shot clock violation on Jamal Murray. It was good defense, though, by Miami right there, but now they got to score. But Miami pretty much must score. Here we go. Here's Kyle Lowry with the ball. Going to get it over to Bam Adebayo. Adebayo guarded by, I do believe that is Jeff Green he's up against. Gets it over to Robinson. And it's going to be a travel on Duncan Robinson. Miami with 14 turnovers in this game. Jokic coming back into this game, though, with 4 minutes to play and sitting on 4:09 left to play and sitting on 5 fouls. He could go right back out, though, if he does get one more foul call. Here we go. Jamal Murray with the ball, and it's going to be a blocking foul called. I think it's going to be on Duncan Robinson. Murray inbounding it once again. Over to Bruce Brown, who's going to put it up for 2. And Bruce Brown will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one of the line is no good for Bruce Brown. .359 left to go. Bruce Brown tonight with 12 points, shooting 5 of 8 from the field. Second one at the line is good for Bruce Brown. Denver with the 10-point lead. Here we go. Lowry with the ball, going to get it over to Bam Adebayo. It'll be a kick ball on Nikola Jokic. Inbound passes in from Butler to Adebayo. Gets it over to Lowry. Over to Martin, who pump fakes. Now takes the 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Bruce Brown. 3:35 left to go in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Bruce Brown with the layup is no good. Denver Nuggets pretty much in control of winning Game 4, going back to Mile High for Game 5. I mean, it might not be a triple-double type of night for Nikola Jokic, but overall, he's still done a really nice job, though, to say the least. 23 points, 12 boards, 4 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, especially on the defensive side of the ball for Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray inbounds it to Caldwell Pope. Going to get back to Murray. Over to Jokic. Guarded by Adebayo. Going to get over to Jamal Murray. Murray going to drive. Murray pulling up for 2. And it is no good, and it's going to be rebounded here by Miami as Jimmy Butler has it. Butler Gonna find Martin over to Butler, over to Lowry, over to Robinson. Robinson at the top of the key, coming inside. Robinson gonna pull up for 2. And it is good for Duncan Robinson. Here we go. Here's Bruce Brown with the ball. Bruce Brown guarded by Duncan Robinson. Bruce Brown going to his right. Bruce Brown pulling up for 2. And they will count the bucket and 1 for Bruce Brown. And Adebayo going to lay this one up and in on the other end. Miami needs to start playing some of their best defense. Here we go. Here's Bruce Brown with the ball. Bruce Brown going to drive, going to lay it up and lay it in. What a reverse layup by Bruce Brown. 2 minutes left to go. Adebayo losing it. And here's Gordon out to Caldwell Pope, the 3. And that's pretty much game on that note. The reserves will pretty much come in. And Denver has more than likely taken Game 4 going back to Mile High. Bruce Brown has had an unbelievable game off the bench. 18 points for Bruce Brown, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Unbelievable by Bruce Brown. How's this game between the Astros and the Guardians in the top of the 14th? This is insane. Every team is just blasting through their bullpen in this Astros-Guardians game. Both teams are just blasting through their bullpen. But yeah, guys, you pretty much have Denver leading this series 3-1 going into Game 5. Robinson for 3 is no good. They keep the play alive with Jeff Green coming away with the steal. And like I said before, it's pretty much going to do it. Denver Nuggets trying to just put the icing on the cake. There's Bruce Brown with the ball. Bruce Brown dancing. Bruce Brown taking the 3, and it is just money from Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown has been unstoppable off the bench for Denver. Robinson with the ball. Foul will be called on Denver, but it's not really going to matter. Denver's going to have a 3-1 series lead over the Miami Heat. I'm telling you, though, this is embarrassing, though, for the Heat, because you have Jokic almost fouling out, basically sitting the whole fourth quarter, and you're telling me your only threat from Denver was Aaron Gordon, and you couldn't stop him or the remainder of this roster before Bruce Brown came in? Like, that's unacceptable. Miami should be embarrassed. Shot is up and good for Bam Adebayo. I'm talking a free throw, by the way. It should have been the game, though, where the Heat should have been able to tie up the series. Jokic putting it up for two, no good. It's going to be Bam Adebayo coming away with the rebound. Adebayo going to get it over to Martin, and he'll throw it down for two. And they'll pretty much just wind this all the way down. Murray gets it over to Gordon. Aaron Gordon still backing in. They're just going to let this run out. And the Denver Nuggets are going to defeat the Miami Heat in Game 4 of the NBA Finals, 108-95. And the Denver Nuggets will also go ahead and take a commanding 3-1 series lead, going back to Mile High, looking to finish it up in front of their home floor. And if they win Game 5, ladies and gents, the Denver Nuggets will win their first ever NBA title in franchise history. Yeah, guys, there you go. There's your final score. Nuggets beat the Heat 108-95. We're going to go over the box score and the team stats, and then we're going to get out of here. And maybe you see some content. Maybe see content tomorrow and some within the next week while I'm gone, away from home for a bit. But yeah, guys, we're going to go over the box score. Starting off on the Denver Nuggets side, Aaron Gordon led the way for the Denver Nuggets in this one with 27 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Nikola Jokic following it up with 23 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Bruce Brown off the bench following it up with 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block each. Jamal Murray in the starting lineup following it up with a double-double of his own, finishing with 15 points, 3 rebounds, 12 assists, and a steal. Michael Porter Jr. then following it up with 11 points and 3 rebounds. Jeff Green following it up with 3 points straight up. And then Christian Braun rounding it. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, I skipped him, I think. He finished with 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. That's if I didn't get to him. If I did, then I just repeated it. And then Christian Braun rounding it off, finishing with 1 point, a rebound, and a steal and a block each to end off the final stats for the Denver Nuggets. Now over to the Miami Heat side. Jimmy Butler leading the way for the Miami Heat on their side with 25 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and a block. Bam Adebayo following it up with a double-double of 20 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block each. Costed them a lot of turnovers, though, to say the least. He had 8 of their turnovers. He had basically half their turnovers, Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo had half of the Denver Nuggets turnovers, so if they wanted a chance to climb their way back, then Bam Adebayo is going to really have to adjust for next game and not turn the ball over so much. Kyle Lowry following it up off the bench, finishing with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Duncan Robinson off the bench following it up with 12 points, a rebound, 3 assists, and a steal. Kevin Love in the starting lineup finishing with 12 points and 4 rebounds. Caleb Martin off the bench following it up with 11 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. And then Gabe Vincent rounding it off, finishing with 2 points and an assist to end up the final stats for the Miami Heat. Now over to the team stats now, as the Denver Nuggets finish shooting the ball 49.4% from the field to the Miami Heat's 45.5%. The Denver Nuggets finish shooting the ball 50% from three-point range to the Miami Heat's 32%. The Miami Heat finished shooting the ball 85% from the free throw line to the Denver Nuggets 76.2%. The Miami Heat out-rebounded the Denver Nuggets overall 37-33, and same on the offensive side of the ball, 8-5. The Denver Nuggets out-assisted the Miami Heat 26-23. The Denver Nuggets also had more steals than the Miami Heat, 12-2. The Nuggets had more blocks than the Miami Heat, 6-3. The Nuggets absolutely smashed the turnover battle over the Miami Heat, 16-8. The Nuggets with more points in the paint than the Miami Heat, 48-46. And a total of 37 personal fouls called, 18 on the Denver Nuggets and 19 on the Miami Heat. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the final stats come to an end. Denver gets the win, 108-95, takes a 3-1 series lead going into Dewey. The next game is on Monday. So yeah, Denver pretty much looking to win their first title in franchise history, which it is very likely that they're going to make it happen. Michael Malone's really done a great job as a coach. Nikola Jokic, even though he had 5 fouls, did a nice job when he was not in foul trouble. But it was Aaron Gordon as the big-time X factor that helped Denver get this win. And I'll guarantee that if he does the same thing and is their leading scorer with Nikola Jokic following it up close, and then Miami does not change anything, I will bet that Denver finds a way to win in Game 5 at home in front of their home crowd and will win their first title in franchise history. I have to give them credit for what they've done, obviously to Miami as well, but Denver, as of right now, it's looking like they've been a little bit too much for the Miami Heat to handle, and it's looking like Denver's going to win their first title in franchise history. Well, ladies and gents, on that note, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. God bless and peace.